I use Facebook myself for my private life, keeping in touch with some friends in France and around the globe. But I don't know how you could use it with a class.
Marie Guillaumarc is a French teacher at Cavendish School in East Sussex. She's been teaching for 5 years. Marie has limited knowledge regarding the use of online communities in the classroom, but wants to learn more. So we've challenged her to find out as much as she can about online communities and to plan and deliver a lesson to her students using the technology. Following her progress through the challenge, you'll discover, among other things, about social networking between schools, the benefit of a school wiki, what an avatar is and how it can help with learning, and how to protect your pupils' privacy online. If you want to give it a go yourself, there's a range of useful support materials on the page for this programme on the Teachers TV website, including short how-to videos and case studies from other key stages and subjects. We're taking Marie to Whitehouse Common Primary School in Birmingham to meet a teacher who's a great believer in using online communities in class.
I'm really excited about meeting with Lisa because I think it's always brilliant to see teachers actually doing something new that you have never done yourself.
Hello, you must be Marie.
Yes,
Hi, I'm Lisa.
Nice to see you.
Lisa is a dedicated primary Spanish teacher and sees different classes throughout the day. In her first lesson, she's going to introduce Marie to Twitter. Although her pupils aren't yet old enough to use Twitter, Lisa can display her own Twitter page in class to work with. Twitter is a way of social networking where people comment in short sentences, called tweets, about what they're doing. You can write your own or follow tweets from family, friends and celebrities, online or via your mobile phone. To get the lesson started, Lisa has put out a tweet asking her friends what their favourite animals are.
Right, all these people have answered my question. Can you see? So we've got Krisha says, my favourite animal is an eagle. Kenny says, the dog. My favourite animals are chickens. This lady lives in Turkey. And she's answered our question. Can you see what she's written? She says, mi animal preferido es un gato. Can anyone guess what they think that might mean? In the Year 3 lesson, we used Twitter as a way of kind of starting the lesson and drawing the kids into the topic.
Yep.
Taking it beyond what their favourite animals might be and perhaps bringing in the outside world into it. And it was really useful, I think, because some people tweeted in Spanish. So rather than teaching the children some words, I could just point to the board and say, what do you think that is?
Lisa is now off to visit her Year 4 class, who are working on an e-languages project. It's an interesting example of making the most of online communities. The e-languages website is one place that encourages e-twinning, where projects are set up and responded to by an online community of schools around the world. Lisa has found a teacher in Argentina who has set up a project asking teachers and pupils what their school is like.
In pairs, I'd like you to do me a PowerPoint slide or a Word document about your school.
Show me your first slide. So what do you know about Argentina?
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing? That's going to be good then. Do you know where it is? No?
Apart from they're good at football.
They're good at football, that's one thing. That's one thing. Well, you're going to find out then, won't you? It's going to be exciting. So what do you think they would study that you don't, or?
I think they'll study more Spanish than us.
More Spanish, yeah. One thing that would worry me a little bit is the issue of privacy. How do you make sure that the kids are safe online?
Okay. I don't usually like blocking because it's kind of saying that's a no-go. And when you're told not to do something, you want to do it. So I'm more a fan of teaching children safety rules, like don't put pictures of yourself up. Never tell people your address or your phone number or your email address. Don't give out your full name.
One of the benefits of an online community is that work and ideas can be shared and people can respond with encouragement or advice. Marie is now off to see how pupils make use of computer-animated characters to share with others in their online community. They use a free service called Wiki that allows the user to create their own personalised speaking characters or avatars. Today, pupils are recording Spanish tongue twisters that their avatars will speak.
Calaron, calamera, calaron, calamera, calaron, calamera.
What would you say the students got out of Voki, learning-wise?
Obviously, it's a really fun thing to do. It's motivating. You have got a permanent record of what the children have done, which is more interesting for them to look back on and review. So it's like a peer assessment tool.
Yeah.
That's more interesting than listening to people's sound files and saying, OK, what was good about that? What could they do to improve it? If you've got actually a visual as well at the same time, that's really good. Secondly, the self-consciousness.
It takes that away.
It takes that away as well, because it's not them talking, it's the sheep or Britney Spears or whoever it is.
Yeah.
And it can be anonymous. And also it's safe for you to publish in a public space like your school website, because the children's faces aren't on it.
In an attempt not to overload the school website, Lisa has created her own school wiki where the avatars will sit.
So you mentioned Wiki space. What is it?
Okay.
How do you do it?
It's kind of like a website and also like a file sharing place.
Right.
Like a scrapbook, where the whole class can contribute their little bit to make up one big book.
If you're watching this on the Teachers TV website, look below for a short video showing you how to create your own wiki.
I started a wiki as a way of saving the children's work so that they had a space that was theirs where everything that we do can be saved on it. Now, a wiki space can have as many or as few people editing it that have the ability to add to it as you want.
Right. And the kids can access it from home?
Yes, the kids can access it from home.
Lisa's final class of the day is accessing an online community through a website called Voicethread. This offers a collaborative multimedia slideshow that can hold videos, images and comments. Users of the site can make their own slideshows and view and comment on others from around the world. Today, Lisa has created one about Spanish food.
Do you think that's bacon baguette? So it can.
Comments can be typed, recorded, written or videoed, then added to the slideshow and made available for others to react to or respond.
Like you could do an arrow to the cheese and say what that word is, and then you could do an arrow to the baguette, and then you could do like baguette cheese, and we'd go on the internet or get a dictionary and find cheese and baguette, because they wouldn't.
So can Marie rise to the challenge of integrating online communities into her own teaching? Now's her chance to give it a go.
It's been 3 weeks since I met Lisa. There were a few issues. Twitter is blocked on the school website, so I can't use this. I don't really have that much access to ICT rooms, so it was all fully booked. So that was a bit of an issue. Hopefully this will be better next year.
Despite these difficulties, Marie has managed to negotiate access to an ICT room and has created a lesson where students will talk about their summer holidays. Marie is hoping the use of avatars will enhance the lesson and boost the students' confidence when speaking French.
Have a look at the document on the R drive called Voki instructions and let me know if you have any questions.
Having written her own set of instructions for the pupils to follow, Marie is now free to concentrate on pronunciation with individual pupils before they make their recordings.
Is it the QUE that annoys you? It sounds like a K. It sounds like a K.
Is that pish?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
If you're watching this on the Teachers TV website and would like to see Marie's lesson plan, take a look below.
Je suis allé à Suite et je suis allé à... Je suis allé à la planche, nous sommes allés en ville, nous avons acheté un chocolat.
Once the recordings have finished, the students create their characters, and these can be embedded into Marie's brand new school wiki.
I think I remember setting the wiki space up literally the day after I went to Birmingham. because it was fresh in my mind and I could play with it before going to school and showing it to the kids. And I wanted to, because I wanted to introduce the Year 8s to the Vokies, I wanted them to see where their Voki would go and how they can access it from home, so they knew why they were doing it. So these are two of the Vokies that they've done.
Mardi, nous avons fait du camping. Aussi, je suis à la plage, puis je suis à la parc d'attractions.
One of them is not perfect at French by any means, but I don't think he would have stood up in front of the class and actually delivered that speech. But the fact that it's a character doing it made it fine.
And what do the students think of using the avatars in their French lesson?
Really enjoy it. Normally we would just like read textbooks and like learn to test, which is good like for learning. But we thought it'd be good to just have a little chat.
Because we still read it, but it's more fun and we get more enthusiastic by doing this instead of in the textbooks.
It's practical, get to learn. We can view it from home, and also it's an advantage because our parents can see it and what we're learning in school and how we're progressing in a way.
Marie has also been using the eLanguages website. This site is targeted mainly at language teachers. However, there are many other international school community sites which can be utilised for different key stages and subjects.
So one of the projects I've got that I've created on the languages is Singing in the Foreign Language project. So students in France send us a song, they sort of challenge us to sing it. We sing it, record it, and then we put it on the website so they can listen to it. And then we send them a song and they do a similar thing.
The song that we just recorded is being put on a website, and other people around the world who speak French can go on the website, look at it, and
give us feedback.
And then they can try and have a go at doing their own song.
We were asking and checking how to pronounce words because some of them are quite difficult, but we get help, so it's all good.
It makes a difference doing something that other people around the world will know we've done, because we know from that how well we have done.
And because we're learning something new, it's quite an achievement for us because at least we can speak French kind of thing, so it's a good thing.
So after Marie's jam-packed day, what are her thoughts about using online communities in class?
I will definitely continue using online communities, and we're going to do more and more of this sort of projects. I think it's important to know that it doesn't have to be replacing everything that we do, but it could just enhance what we do already. I think we need to bear in mind that in today's world, the kids use internet, Facebook, social networking all the time, so they're used to it. It's nothing difficult for them. It brings, I think, the work we do in class alive if they can have people from around the world assessing their work, discussing what's happening. It just makes it real.
If you're watching this on the Teachers TV website and are interested to see how teachers of different subjects and key stages use online communities in the classroom, then have a look at our short films below.